In this video, I'll be going through a few more difficult examples of changing the subject of the formula. So if you look at this question here, we need to make x the subject of bx minus y equals wx plus p. So the first thing we need to do is just bring all the x's to one side, everything else to the other side, exactly as if we were solving an equation. So the wx over there minus y over there, remembering to change the signs as we bring across the equal sign. So then we have bx minus wx is equal to p plus y. Now, on the left, we have a bit of an issue because we have bx minus wx. So we can't get x on its own. When this happens, so whenever you see something like this, you factorize. So I'm going to factorize out x. So then we have x taken out and we're left with b then minus w equals p plus y. So now you might see what we have to do. So we're going to bring the b minus w across and divide. So x is equal to p plus y, all divided now by b minus w. And that's the answer. Okay, let's look at this one. So we need to make a the subject of 3 equals ax minus t, all divided by wx plus a. So first things first, let's get rid of the fraction. And to do that, we're going to bring this up and multiply. So we have 3 times wx plus a equals ax minus t. Let's expand their brackets. So 3wx plus 3a equals ax minus t. And now we need to get a on its own. So let's bring all the a's to one side, everything else to the other side. So I'll bring this ax over here and then 3wx over here, remembering to change the signs. So then we'll have 3a minus ax is equal to, now we have minus t minus 3wx. Over here now, so like the previous example, let's factorize out a. So a comes out, then we're left with 3 minus x is equal then to minus t minus 3wx. So then a is equal to, so we're going to divide the right hand side by 3 minus x. So a is equal to minus t minus 3wx, all divided now by 3 minus x. And that's my answer. Okay, let's do another one. So in this one, you can see that we have 3 fractions. And to get rid of these fractions, we need to multiply every term by the lowest common denominator. So the lowest common denominator of x, y, and z will be x, y, z. So LCD equals x, y, z. I got that by simply multiplying x by y and then xy times z. So I'm going to have x, y, z times 3 all over x plus x, y, z times 2 over y is equal then to x, y, z. Then that's times 1 all over z. From here, we can do some cancelling out. So in the first one, the x here will cancel with x here. Then the next one, the y and the y, and then z and the z. Okay, it'll become a lot easier now. So in the first fraction, we now have 3yz. Second one, we have 2xz. And then we have equal then to xy. and it's y now we need to make the subject of the formula. So let's get that on its own on one side of the equal sign and everything else on the other side. So I'm going to bring this one over here and this over here. So now we have 3xz minus xy is equal to 2xz. Let's factorize out now the y from here. So we'll have y, then 3z minus x is equal to 2xz. So then y is equal to, remember we need to divide now by 3z minus x. So we have 2xz over 3z minus x. And that's my final answer. Okay, we'll do one final one. So here we need to make s the subject of the square root of s plus x all divided by ts minus y equal to 9. So firstly, let's get rid of the square root sign. And to do that, let's square everything. So 9 squared is 81. So then we'll have s plus x over ts minus y is equal to 81. Now let's get rid of our fraction. So the ts minus y will be brought up to the right and multiplied. So we have s plus x is equal to 81 times ts minus y. Next step, let's expand the brackets. So we still have s plus x equals now 81 ts minus 81 y. It's s we need to make the subject of the formula, so let's bring all the s's to one side. So I'll bring this one over here and the x over to the right. So s minus 81 ts is equal to minus 81y minus x. Let's factorize out now the s from this. So s1 now minus 81t is equal to minus 81y minus x. Now let's divide by 1 minus 81t. So s is equal to minus 81y minus x, all divided by 1 minus 81t. And that's my final answer. So any questions, please leave in the comments.